We'll know the answer soon enough, Rob. Third quarter underway. Hawks by 22. Chance for McVeigh. Gains about 5 metres. Sewell hit hard by Lloyd. And Sewell is out.
They're going to be angry.
Oh, here we go.
They are going to be angry, the Hawks. They are angry.
Hodge and Lloyd. Osborne coming over the top.
And I tell you what, Matty Lloyd, you're the target. You can't hit a bloke in the head. We found out last week with Buddy Franklin.
Well, this seems far more serious. Sewell has not moved. Stretch is being called for. Umpire's got to stop play, surely. Stop the game, umpire. Wake up to yourselves. This is a very serious injury. He's not moved, Sewell. And Matthew Lloyd is in a lot of trouble as Campbell Brown's caught one. I tell you what, Matthew Lloyd will be lucky to get through this game the way the Hawks are looking at the moment.
Campbell Brown really got the staggers 2 quarters. He is really struggling to stay on his feet.
Someone's whacked him in the head.
Well, Brad Sewell's the worry, and he's as tough as they come, Brad Sewell. Eyes for the footy, and he's been cleaned up by Matthew Lloyd.
Oh, and look at Campbell Brown has pointed to the Essedon box. He's come off with blood over his face. He's pointed to the Essedon box. Mark Howard, did you hear what he said?
Just gave them a massive spray. That's not on, that's not on, that's not on, is what Campbell Brown's saying. Absolutely spraying everyone from Essedon. Real feeling out there, quarters.
Oh, there is.
What they've got to do, Hawthorn, as upset as they are, and we'll have a look at it here. Well, I would say that's contact to the head.
Well I don't know.
I mean, maybe it was Paddy Ryder by accident.
Have a look at his head go.
Oh, no, it was Lloyd. No,
that is contact to the head.
No, it was definitely the Lloyd contact that got him.
Well, you saw what happened last week.
And there's Campbell Brown with blood streaming out, obviously, and had to go to the Essedon box and said, boys, get set for a big 1 hour coming up.
But the problem for Hawthorn is that Sewell, he's one of their spiritual leaders. He's played really well in that first half, 11 disposals, a lot of clearances where they were dominating. So he'll be sorely missed. They've got 2 players short now in this modern age of interchanges, and you can see the hit.
Yeah, it was definitely the Lloyd contact.
Looks like he's got him on the chin.
Well, that didn't help, did it? He was out, and then his head hit the ground as well. His head ricochets into the right shoulder, and then his head hits the ground as well.
He was out. He was out before he hit the ground.
I agree, Rob.
Now, the big question here, Malcolm and Rob, is that it's going to be the team that keeps its eye on the ball, because the next 5 minutes are going to be pretty hairy.
You're right, and I reckon the other thing is the Hawks are 2 players down. Matthew Knights has to rotate and run. He's 22 against Hawthorn's 20. He's got to make more moves than were made in the first half. He can't afford to keep a slow forward line with Lloyd, Hurley and Nagel. And yeah, it's a real challenge now to both teams to see how they stand up after this.
Rob, I mean, it wasn't a good one. There's no doubt about that. Intentional or not, it happened.
Yeah.
Matthew Lloyd, Bombers behind. Just trying to decide whether he plays again. Could this be it for Matthew Lloyd?
It's a tough call. I reckon Matthew Lloyd is unsure of his place at Essendon anyway. He hasn't been played where he would like to play, which is full forward, where he should play. I reckon the Hawthorn supporters will be absolutely incensed by what's happened there.
Just hearing them behind me, Wolsey, incensed is one word. I can't tell you what they're saying, but the Essendon boys running past on the bench are getting an absolute spray, and Adam Ramanauskas is actually having a bit of a chuckle. They are really copping it.
He doesn't have to go out there.
We don't want that in the game.
No, we don't. We don't. I said when they bounced the ball to start this third quarter, the Essendon players would be wound up.
Well,
and I reckon they wound up all right. And the umpires, it is really important that the umpires get control of this game.